Hi everyone, my name is Sandy and I'm going to go over using a stethoscope. I did the lab using a stethoscope and a stopwatch. Some of the questions I had asked were, are boys and girls' heart rates different? Does drinking coffee make a difference? And heart rates of an individual who exercises regularly to see if it differs from someone who doesn't exercise regularly. So, after reading the lab, I learned how to take a pulse. And so first I'd have to look in their arms and find a radical heartbeat. And from then I used the stopwatch and start timing. It says I could do it for a minute, but I figured if I do it for 30 seconds or half a minute, I can just multiply it by 2 and get their heartbeat. So I took a pulse of 3 coworkers, and then my variables were that one of them was a girl, and I ended up doing my own as well. So 2 girls and 2 guys. And then I had drank coffee, and so had one of my other co-workers, and 2 hadn't drank coffee. So those are my 2 other variables. And my hypothesis was that I thought guys' heart rates would be faster and that girls' heart rates would be slower. And then also that drinking coffee might make a difference, as in caffeine making you have like a faster heart rate. And then some of the extensions I ended up doing after the lab was having a coworker make a stethoscope of their own as one of the extensions, like in the lab. So we just rolled up some paper, and we didn't have a paper cup or anything to add at the end, but it did amplify the heartbeat. So when we tried it on everyone else, we were able to hear their heart rates. And pretty much it was an interesting lab. We did have different results, really. The guys' heart rates ended up being slower, and us girls were a bit faster. And maybe the coffee did make a slight difference. It wasn't as much as I thought. I thought it'd be like maybe 10 beats faster, but it was just a couple beats faster. And one of my coworkers who works out regularly had the slowest heartbeat. And that was one of my questions for further study. And after I did look it up, it turns out that if you work out regularly, your heart doesn't have to beat as fast at a stable, it stays more stable. It doesn't have to work as hard to keep you doing regular functions like taking care of your body, the breathing, and keeping the body working. So overall, it was a really interesting lab, and it's something that would really interest the kids. Thank you.